Back in 2010, I was commissioned to write a play for Christmas that would tie all the Broadway musical songs my students performed during the literary musical contest. It was a tough challenge for me to weave a story using songs from different plots. Try Any Dream Will Do You Hear the People Sing, Defying Gravity, Tomorrow, This Is the Moment, Seasons of Love, even Hakuna Matata, among others, in one story. But I was able to. And I ended up telling a story about a boy who was longing for his father, who worked abroad for 10 years, to come home for Christmas. He was longing for his family to be complete on Christmas Day. To make the 2 hour musical play shorter, his father was able to come home despite the difficulties, and his family was complete on Christmas Day. I would watch this video of this musical as my own Christmas tradition. No Hallmark Channel Christmas movie can beat that. But this year, looking back to this moment in 2010, which is a decade ago, I never knew that the story would directly resonate to me. It's like writing a story for my future 2019 self on Christmas Day. I have not been home for 5 years. The last time was in 2015 for my brother's wedding, and now I have two nieces. That's how long I have not gone home. I plan to go home this year for a whole lot of reasons. But with the circumstances of the past year when I got let go from work and was unemployed for a year, and in spite having a good job now going 6 months, thank God, I still had to postpone going home this year. There's so much I have to do to get back on track after 1 year of being unemployed. It was all new to me, being unemployed abroad while living by myself away from my family. But I learned my way, as I often say, into the woods, and still learning my way at the edge of the woods. And I am not yet out of the woods. So I am just longing and hoping I can go home next year, fingers crossed. And this is where I resonate so much with Kiddo, the nickname of the boy in the story I wrote, in the longing and hoping. He never stopped longing for his father to come home and that their family would be complete on Christmas Day. He never stopped singing Tomorrow, the song. And it's the song he and his father, while playing the guitar, would sing together before they start their day 10 years ago. He never stopped hoping and longing. Longing keeps us to hold on to hope. Longing is that gripping experience in our hearts when you want or need something we could not have. We feel it is there, so close, but we just can't have it just now, no matter how much we reach out for it. Longing is that anxious waiting for something, for someone. We can feel our temples throbbing in pain. But it is that same longing when we go through the gripping experience, the pain, the anxiety, that we hope and hope and hope. Once we give up the longing, we give up the hoping. And when we give up the hoping, well, there's really nowhere to go from there. That is why, as much as possible, with all the circumstances that's going around, I don't stop longing. And so, I continue to hope, and I continue to hope that I'll be able to go home next year. So, this is my Christmas message to all of you, friends and family. Life is not easy. I knew that before theoretically, and having lived my life here for 7 years, especially last year, it's not only a theoretical knowledge for me, it's a practical knowledge that I've learned through the everyday life of making ends meet. So life is not easy. It is tough and it needs our tough self love too. And as it is tough to long and hope for the things and persons we love. But no matter what, we just have to continue to long and hope. And while we long and hope, knowing how tough it is, knowing how tough life is, we also have to make sense of the good things in our lives. It's like a new skill you learn. So no matter how small these things are, you make sense of these good things. We recognize, we appreciate, and celebrate the good things that come our way as we long and hope for the big things. Kiddo, the kid in my story, kept under his pillow a picture of his father and his report cards. As he longed in hope, he wanted to remember his father through the picture. So we hold on to our memories of the persons and things we love, especially when we can't be with them in person. As he longed and hoped, Kido made every moment of his life matter, as proven by his report cards. He wanted to tell his father that he never wasted a moment of his life because he wanted his father to be happy, to be proud. So, we continue to live the moments of our lives to the fullest and share these moments with others. Not to others, but with others also. And while we long and hope for something else, let not a moment of our lives get wasted. We continue to live life as a gift from God, a gift from others, and especially a gift from ourselves for ourselves. It's part of tough love. In the last scene of Where Are You Christmas, on the morning of Christmas Day, Mario, the father of Kiddo, sat by his bed and woke him up with the strum of his guitar. His father told him he was sorry that he could not go home for all those years. And Kiddo, with a spark of joy as a reply, took the picture and his report cards from under his pillow and told him, in summary because it's too long, that he remembers him like as if he never left, and that he kept his report cards to tell him that he understands, that he was okay, that he was doing well while he was away. And they started to sing their favorite song. So, in our longing and hoping, we just have to live the fullest because the sun will come out tomorrow. And as Kiddo sums it up, he said, there's always a promise of a new day. So, Merry Christmas to one and all, and let's live by our lives knowing that there's always a promise of a new day. Thank you very much.